Good morning and welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. Today, my special guests, I have two of them. I have Megan Parks with YWCARES Program Coordinator and Amanda White, Prevention Educator Coordinator and Forensic Interviewer with Children's Advocacy Center of Sullivan County. Sorry I had to look at that, but I want to make sure I got it right. Thank you for being here today. So let's start with you, Amanda. Tell us a little bit about this program that we're promoting today.
Yes, so we are so excited at the Children's Advocacy Center to partner with YWCARES for our summer training series. So it's a series of 4 trainings that will be on everything to do with youth and young adults in our community and how we can make the community safer for them. So we're going to talk about digital dangers. We're going to talk about identifying and reporting child abuse. We're going to talk about stewards of children, which is child sexual abuse. And then the YWCARES is going to do a great program on crimes against young adults.
Have y'all done this before?
We have not done this series before, but we have partnered together quite a few times, so we're just so excited to put together a whole summer-long series for the community.
Okay, so summer-long. So it starts tomorrow, but this is airing on Sunday, so it has already started.
Yes.
Now, if somebody wants to get involved, is it too late if they just see this segment on Sunday?
It is not too late. You could sign up at any time on our website for free, get your free ticket anytime, even day of.
Very good. And what is that website?
It is cacsctn.org.
A lot of letters.
It is.
cacsctn.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. And Amanda, tell me a little bit about how long these programs are.
So all but one, so 3 programs will be 1 hour long. We're doing them at lunchtime, so lunch and learns, if you will. So they'll be from 12 to 1, and then our Stewards of Children program will be 12 to 2, so it will be 2 hours long.
Okay, very good. And Megan, how is YWCARES program? What are you guys doing? How are you guys involved with this?
Yeah, absolutely. So Amanda came to us and asked us to be able to partner on this. We love to partner with the CAC, so of course we said yes, we'll do it. So we have put together the Crimes Against Young Adults presentation.
Okay.
And like Amanda said, that's 1 hour. And we really wanted to focus on the crimes that we most see in the YWCARES program for young adults. So we serve that 17 to 24 non-gender specific population here in our county. And so we really wanted to put a presentation together to talk about what are these young adults seeing in our community? What are we seeing through our victim advocacy services? And like, how can we as a community respond to these victimizations and basically support and also safeguard for our young adults? What can we do as far as like trauma-informed care and just supporting our young adults? What can we do? And then also, what does YWCARES do? So who we are and what is victim advocacy, and really talking about what we specialize in for the young adults in our community.
Well, what is victim advocacy?
I think that's a great question. We love to discuss what that is. I think we're hearing the word advocacy a lot. I think everyone says, ooh, we're advocates, we're advocating, but that's the question, what does that mean? And so for YWCARES, that specifically means whatever somebody may need. It really is very individualistic. So if someone needs assistance with housing or shelter or getting to medical appointments or going to court, or maybe, like we said, they've experienced a victimization and they don't really know how to handle that. Like, what do I do after that happens? You know, they need to talk to the police, you know, go to court, file paperwork. Most people don't know how to do that. I mean, we've never had to do it. So that's what we focus on with our program, is how we, you know, promote those services for this young adult population. I mean, you think about 17 to 24-year-olds. They've probably never had to go through that process before. They've never gone to court. They've never made a police report. So that's what we're there to do, is make sure their needs are met ongoing, as well as right there in the moment in our community.
Okay, so this is 4 programs, right? So it's like every couple of weeks. And it's for just like an hour or 2, right?
Yep.
And so anybody can join. Does it cost anything?
Nope, it is totally free of charge, and it is open to anyone in the community. So you don't have to be a professional in this field, a social worker or a medical provider. That's fantastic, but also just our community members. parents, anyone needs this information so that we can make our community safer and healthier.
Well, let's talk about what the programs are. The first one you did say digital dangers.
Yes.
Now that's something growing up I never even think about. Or even really my kids, because by the time it became a real concern, they were a little bit older.
Right.
It still could have been, I guess, a concern because they were young adults. They were probably, you know, high school, but I don't know if it was as big a problem as it is now.
Yes. Digital Dangers is one of our most popular programs because of that. I think that everyone, especially parents, people that are working with kids in any capacity, are just looking for information. What do I need to be looking out for? And what about all these apps? There's a new one every week, right?
Yeah.
There's something new every week. And there's a lot of scary statistics around digital safety. You know, 1 in 5 kids have reported skipping school because of cyberbullying and violence on the internet alone, and also 9 out of 10 kids ages 8 to 16 have viewed pornography online.
Oh,
and
most
most of the time it's by accident too, which is what we really need to be looking out for. Just safeguarding our computers and learning as parents and people working with kids about the digital world. We have to be well versed in it to protect them.
It could be so dangerous. I remember just innocently trying to look up peaches because I wanted to can peaches, and I'm not going to tell you what came up when it said peaches. Someone named Peaches. I'm like, you know, it's so, like you said, accident.
Yes.
And you're just very naive, and that's a shame. It really is.
It is.
That's important to learn how to safeguard against that. And you have Crimes Against Young Adults by YWCARES.
Yeah, so we put this together to be able to highlight the crimes that we most often see with young adults. So we're talking about intimate partner violence, sexual assault, human trafficking, cyber crimes, and in honor of Pride Month, we want to talk about victimizations that we've seen for our LGBTQ community and how do we safeguard for them as well. So we're going to talk about what those crimes look like and statistics from those, and then again, how do we safeguard with that? What is our response as a community to prevent this from happening so that our young adults can live a happy and healthy life? And then of course we'll highlight what YWCARES can offer for our young adults in our community.
Excellent. And then we have the third week, or the third installment, will be identifying and reporting.
Yes, identifying and reporting is a great kind of overall training about all 4 types of abuse. So emotional, physical, sexual abuse, and neglect. It will talk about the identifying signs, so the emotional signs, the physical signs, you know, mental health signs that a child's being abused, and then what do you do about it? So it teaches us how we're going to report it, since everyone in Tennessee is a mandated reporter of child abuse. And it's also going to talk about how we're going to talk to that child if they've disclosed to us or if we suspect abuse. Because just like we're talking about, we weren't taught about digital safety, we weren't necessarily taught how we're going to talk to a kid if they disclose something so terrible to us. It's scary.
Yeah. Excellent installment there. And Stewards of Children is what you'll wrap up with.
Yes, Stewards of Children is a fantastic program that several in our community have already taken, and we hope to get even more community members involved with this. It's an award-winning 2-hour training. It's nationally and internationally recognized. It's got survivor stories and professionals in the field of child sexual abuse, and we'll talk to you about how you can recognize and report child sexual abuse and prevent it. So it's really a prevention program more than anything, because we know that 1 in 10 kids will be sexually abused by their 18th birthday. So if you take that statistic and how many kids are here.
What was that again?
1 in 10.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, 1 in 10. So there's around 30,000 young or 18 and under in our community here in Sullivan County. So that's over 3,000 kids statistically have been sexually abused.
Oh, that's
horrible. So this is something our community needs and is happening in our community, and we don't want to shield our eyes from it anymore.
Okay, is there any other information like pearls of wisdom you'd like to share with us before we get into the how people can get in touch with you information that you'd like to share? Is there anything else that I haven't touched upon?
I think I can probably just say, Amanda's already said it, but I mean, this is what our community needs. That's kind of why we came together to host this opportunity, is because it is happening here. And I know it's, like Amanda stated, it's easy to say, oh, it happens elsewhere. You know, other people are dealing with this. We don't really see that here. We work in the community and we do see it. And we know how prevalent it is and that it is important to educate our community, because that's really how you know how to respond to it, is that we're educated and we have this community that's, you know, well versed in what to look for. So that's what we're really trying to achieve through this opportunity.
Very good, excellent, well said. So again, if people want to be involved in this, they can go to cacsctn.org.
Yes.
And that stands for Children's Advocacy Center
Of Sullivan County.
of Sullivan County. All right. So this will start June 10th, which this airs Sunday. So it's already started, but it's not too late. You can still sign up to join.
Yes.
And these will probably be recorded so people can rewatch them or something if they need to, if they've signed up, hopefully. And it's free. Free to the public.
Yes, totally free.
So we will have this information on our Closer Look website too for people, or our Facebook page, so people can look back at it. Thank you so much for being here and educating us on this situation that is very important. And we can't just ignore it. We can't sweep it under the rug. We need to face it head on and hopefully keep our children safe. Thank you so much for being here today, Megan.
Yes,
it's always good to see you. It's nice to meet you, Amanda.
Thank
you so much. And
thank you.
Thank you for joining A Closer Look. Thank you so much, and we will see you back again before you know it. Thank you for joining us.